want this whole conversation on record.
Okay.
I'm doing well.
Good.
How about you?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, we got a complaint about the drone. Somebody called, obviously. It sounds like you guys got into some kind of pissing match.
He did. He
Okay.
got offended because we were flying. He assumed that we were supposedly spying on his wife or whatever the case may be. I have witnesses, the people that were next door over here saw the whole thing happen, and he basically came out. He was drunk and belligerent and threatening them, threatening me, and this neighbor came out as well to witness the whole thing. I got it all on video. I got a camera right there.
One right there.
Here. I got a camera recording right there.
So, what was the issue?
I was flying the drone, which I can do by law, because I'm not in a control.
I'm gonna have to talk about that. Yeah, just tell me what happened.
Okay, so I was flying the drone. I flew it over there and kind of went over there, and then I flew it over here. It only lasts about 10 minutes. You only get about 10 minutes of flight time.
Are you recording all of this?
It's
Yeah.
recording all of
Just
this.
making sure I know.
Okay. And I got, like I said, I got cameras. They're all on right now. The neighbor here had a group of construction workers over here was yelling at them and causing a ruckus to them, and they're two fighting back and forth, and I didn't realize what they were fighting about. I was just flying away because I have to keep visual contact on the drone. So next thing you know, I hear him yelling about his drone, and I was like, well, I'm flying the drone, not these guys. And he came out screaming, yelling. I was spying on his wife, and I'm like, dude, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Actually, I got it all on video. This guy yelling. As soon as I turned the camera on, he went back and he hid behind the fence so that I wouldn't actually catch him on video. But he actually came out to the he came out to about the curb. He didn't cross the street. He came out to the curb, started yelling, started screaming, cussing and yelling at us about me flying the drone and how he's going to shoot it down. And then that was it. I mean, and then he was just yelling back and forth. I kind of broke contact with him, but he just continued to scream and yell and be belligerent, up to the point where not this neighbor, but the neighbor next door actually had to came out and was like, what's going on out here? I said, this dude's drunk and belligerent, and this is at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Tell me your understanding of the rules, the laws.
My understanding is that I cannot exceed 500 or 400 feet. This is capped at 392. I cannot fly over airspace that is controlled. I can't fly over groups of people. I cannot fly over an airfield. I get emails from the FAA almost regularly to, advise us, here's updates on rules. Your registration number identification has to be on the drone, has to be on your person at all time. And as long as I'm not violating any of those rules, I am good to go.
I think another one is you can't go within 100 feet of a government building. Where we come in is the interpretation of some of these laws and what's going on with the drones.
Yeah.
Okay? So, which is where I have to come in.
Right.
So,
And
you can't.
Yep.
Yes. You can't videotape. You can't hover and look in somebody's window. Nobody's saying you're doing that. I'm just saying.
I actually have the whole flight on record if you want to view it.
I don't.
Okay.
You can't. You
I
can't,
do understand that
you can't go into Windows. If
I
let's
can't-
say you're not
Here's
violating
another
it.
thing, too.
Hold
I
on.
can't
Let's say you're not
fly-
violating it by going over someone's house or flying over their house. But if there's a drone that's hovering and somebody is sunbathing, then we got a problem.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Okay,
but-
so there's circumstances where yes, where letter of the law it's legal, but there other things can happen. Now,
Yes, and that is true. I do understand.
now we
that.
get to the point where there's an issue with one of your neighbors who says, I don't like that drone hovering above my house. Therefore,
What?
if it continues to hover, there could be a disorderly conduct because they're alarming.
Yeah, no, and I understand that. I can't
So-
hover over people's houses. I can't.
Okay.
There's a peeping Tom rule.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I do understand that.
Yes.
None of that occurred. The entire flight was captured on video. The camera, if you look at the camera now, it faces forward. So really the video that I'm capturing is out there in the distance, way out there, way out there. It has no remote control, so I cannot adjust or tilt or pan the camera at all for any purposes. So it can't look down unless I physically force it. I don't get it right. I can't physically force it to push down unless I control it. And you can look right now.
I get it. I just don't want this to be a reoccurring problem.
I don't want
if we could stop from
either.
hovering over their house, that would be great. I understand the angle of the camera.
We never did
I have
Can
a lot
he-
of experience
it's
with
not
it.
the hovering over the house he's concerned about. He's just scared of the drone or something. But what he doesn't understand is the laws that I'm able to follow. And if he could talk to that guy and kind of
Which I'm going to, but I guess my point is, I have to look at it from me as a private citizen also. If I'm sitting in my backyard and I see a drone that's hovering over my property, I'm not going to like it. That's going to bother me.
everybody, well, not everybody, but
I-
there are certain
you-
people who are like
you,
that.
You
but
seem like the type of guy to me that wouldn't like one hovering in his backyard either. You
but-
seem like the type of guy to me that wouldn't like one hovering in his backyard either. Especially if you felt like it was looking at you.
what's the issue?
Is that accurate or not? Over your house, over your property.
I'd be interested in looking at it because I'm a pilot.
And I wouldn't want it to happen anymore.
I wouldn't
So,
want it to happen. I wouldn't.
I'm
want
talking
it
about a
hovering
layman,
over my
yeah,
backyard. No.
or anywhere.
Was I hovering over my backyard? No.
And anytime
Not
were you
like-
hovering over top of their house or
Negative.
their property?
Negative. I may have done a flyover that crossed maybe a quarter of the property,
Mhm.
but that's not his airspace. It's not his airspace.
I get it.
I'm
We
not-
also
we're not hovering.
We also have to be neighbors. We also have to be citizens of DeKalb together.
And
I hope that we can come up
With
with.
respect to that, even though he did address his concerns
Sure.
very early, when I flew this just now, and you saw when you flying by, this thing was over here. I went that way, I went that way, and I went that way. I didn't come anywhere near his property out of respect for him not liking it. But I can fly over there, and what can you say? I mean,
Sure.
it's over there or over there.
I get it.
But with respect, I'm not gonna fly over.
I get it. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm.
And that's absolutely fine.
Can I pull people over for going 3 miles over the speed limit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do
you
I?
can. No, you don't.
No. Why?
Because
I don't
it's
want to be
out
a
of
jerk.
Respect, right? Exactly.
So
And
if
so
we.
out of respect, I made this flight. It was caught all on video. It was caught on that camera, and a little bit of these cameras because obviously you can't point up. Not once did that drone fly anywhere over his property. After the
Okay, I was about to say at all. Okay.
The second, yeah, well, because the first time I flew, and he had a problem, I was over there, and I wanted to capture, from that angle. So of course I flew, straight past him, right over there, to over here. And then that of course crossed over his property. And then that's when I started hearing the yelling. But once we've had that conversation is done, the second flight never went over property. Because out of respect for him. He's my neighbor. I don't want to cause conflict. I don't want to come out every time and be like at with him. I actually was gonna. I didn't know how to approach him after he had his conflict because I think he's still drunk. I'm not sure. But I was hoping he'd cool off a little bit. But even after I made this flight, he kept yelling at me, "Get alive! Get alive!
Get alive! Get alive!
Get alive!" I'm like, we're having fun. This is my only day off in the week, and I'm having fun with my son. This is his drone, and I'm teaching him how to fly. But I don't want to cause conflict with my neighbor. I gotta live with this
Yep.
guy.
And I don't want to have to enforce anything. I don't.
But I did want to talk to him eventually and address. I'm not causing a problem. I'm not. I don't want to maybe introduce, but I don't know how to approach him now because.
I would probably let it settle a few days, but.
Yeah. I
Do
think
what
that's
you
a
can
good
do,
idea.
please.
Yeah, absolutely. So
What is your name? All right.
Now-
I'm gonna go speak with them.
before you go, am I still okay to fly? That's the main concern.
Yes, I mean
Okay.
you know
That's
the laws as
exactly
much as
what
I
I
do.
wanted.
Didn't even know the law. Didn't even know the law.
Yes, I mean
Okay.
you know
That's
the laws
exactly
as much as
what
I
I
do,
wanted to
but
hear.
just
With respect,
be smart about it.
yeah, I completely agree. Thank you.